So we're on tour, and there are two of us who drove the vans. I mean, we were the two, I guess, most senior in the group. So we drove these people on this Broadway bus and truck tour. That was ridiculous, and I was stuck in a cast of, I can't even describe what that was. So anyway, we're driving out one time going to Michigan. And my hair was frozen because it was in the middle of the morning, and I was there getting late, and at the time I had a terrible case of bronchitis, and it was just awful. And I was hardly making any money, and I was trying to send every dime I had home to take care of my family. You know, I got kids and a husband that I love, so we're driving through this block, and all these numbers, I'd already seen the 222 numbers. I'd already seen them, and so we're driving through this block, and I'm, you know, the second vehicle following the stage manager, who I also could not stand. And this whole neighborhood, the whole neighborhood in New York City was the prefix on the phone numbers for all of that tacky advertising that was so busy. All the prefixes were 222. It was 212, 222 for blocks. And so I'm explaining to these people like, oh my God, God gave me a block, a whole block full of my numbers so that I could put up with you. Oh my God. And so the people think I'm nuts, and I knew that they thought I was nuts. So anyway, we get on down the road through many miles of snow and traffic, and we get there. We're starting to get close to our destination, and these idiots are in the back seat sleeping and making me do all the driving, and I'm tired too. So I got everybody's life in my hands. The woman up front, the lead driver, she just had a bunch of plywood and flats and set stuff. So anyway, I'm mad. So I was like, I'm turning on the radio. I'm tired of you people sleeping. So I said, the person who's driving the van now officially gets to decide what we listen to. So I turned on the radio, and I'm getting ready to turn on the radio, and this car drives by on the right-hand side. It was on the right-hand side because, you know, careful driving, don't want to kill the passengers because we got to be on stage that afternoon. And this car drives by, and the license plate number says 222. And I was like, oh my God, that license plate number says 222. That's so funny. That's my lucky number. Yay! We're not going to die. And they're mad because I'm getting ready to turn on on the radio. And okay, so wow. And so I just start talking. I'm like, my lucky number 222 is real. God gave it to me. It is my number, and I like my number, and I'm so happy that it just drove by. So I turn on the radio, and out of the blue, and Matt Gibbs is my witness on this. Matty, it says we were in Michigan. The worker number of the day is 222, and I go, oh, no way! And Matthew goes, no. No. All right, so we're fine with that. And then this other car drives by in the left hand, and this woman, young lady, in the back seat that I couldn't stand, who was mean to me and had been mocking me this whole time, just making fun of me about this whole thing that I thought was quite miraculous and beautiful. But she hated me for whatever reason. This other car zooms back on this side of the vehicle that I was driving, keeping her safe while she slept. And the license plate on that car also said 222. And she goes, oh my God, there goes another one, and had a meltdown. Okay, so fast forward, I get out of that show, I get out of that nightmare. It was awful. Maddie gets a job as a waiter or a server or something at some prestigious restaurant in New York City, and he's all excited about it. And you know, we've kind of moved on our separate ways. Horrible show, horrible experience. Get out, get out, get out. And he had my phone number though. So he calls me and says, Valerie, I just had to tell you, I got a job. And you know, he just goes into the particulars of how hard it was to get this job and how prestigious it was, whatever. And he says, so they go through the orientation and all that, and he passes all these hard tests. And then they give him his ID badge number, and his worker ID had 222 in it. Flipped him out. So anyway, today is February 22nd, and evidently it is a full moon of some other sort. And so, and somebody, and Maddie wished me happy 222, and somebody else told me about this whole moon deal. So I forget what. Joe, do you remember what it's called?
Nope.
Okay, Joe doesn't remember. It's some kind of special moon. I got the documents, whatever. Okay, thanks.
The red or the other one?
The red.